Sunday morning, I'm in a flying rush. We've got to be going out for dinner at 1 o'clock, and I've got to go to my great uncle's. Hopefully not much to do there. Sometimes it's odd bale aside, just something to do on a Sunday. I try and condense everything away from the weekend. I'm trying to get out my car keys, and then I've got to get to my dad's, where we've got a load of cattle to get out. So right, on with that, onwards and upwards. Just got here, rushing around. Joe's, I don't know if he's been in here because he's going somewhere or something today, but anyway, my dad's still feeding up, so I'm going to rush on, get this done, get some cows out, and get done, I hope, at a sensible time. Just putting hay out everywhere. I don't know what they've bedded up or what they've done. There's a bit of a scratchy mark, damaged fairy's been. I say a bit of a mark, there's a hell of a market back at JCB. And blower broke down yesterday. And spreader bale gearbox or something's gone, my dad's saying. So everything was going wrong. Yeah, I'm starting to do a mix. I thought I looked in, it had straw and maize on top. I thought there'll be enough weight in, so I backed it down for molasses in. And it only had 700 kilos in. So it must have just been like a bit of tidying up, I should tipped on top with straw or something. If you look at this. It's been turned and it's a right mark. There's actually a massive dint there, but it's first gone in, I'd say, and then it's been steered obviously one way and all the way back this way. It's a hell of a mark, that one. We'll not mention any names yet, shall we? Everyone can have their own guesses. We'll start a poll. Get Carl out, be quiet. Clipping on my own, because my dad's not supposed to get any dust or anything in him, because it knackers him up. So, really mucky bullock, big bullock, farmer's yard, weighs 850. Only been here a couple of months. I'll get him finished and trying to rush on and get done. So we can set off at 12:30 now. It was 1 o'clock, Bea told me. Now she's saying 12:30 because we're picking some friends up on the way. I'm coming up here, I'm going to get and finish this mix now. We've got, we're still a couple short actually on what we need to get out, so we need to get a few more out, but my dad's just going to check the group we've got out already and make sure that all those can go, whether we want 2 or 3 or 4, you know, see how many more we want. Done my mix. I'll put my mic here because it keeps falling off my jumper, so I hope it works there. I'm on AirPods as well, so it's not even using that. That's why the audio sounds different. The only theory we've got about the JCB damage fairy incident is that it's been caught on one of these girders on the path. I'm not sure they're the right height. I think it's caught on the corner of one of these. There is one here that's really bent. I think this goes back to the days of M and the blower. But I can't see any fresh scratches on that one. That was really twisted though. Maybe more than it was before, it might be that one. But you think there'd be a chaos of, it's like a powder paint, isn't it? You think it'd be like a large amount of that kicking about if one of these, but they'd be sharp enough to make that there's like a little hole and it's a scrape a bit one way and a scrape the other. But you wouldn't know if you'd get the full rotation on here really to do that. Yeah, not big back ones because you won't get to them. No, don't look like it's on here. The person in questions doesn't know that they've done it. So, well, they do. Whoever's done it knows they've done this because it's a right clobber, you know. It's not just a little mark you might not have realised. And I think is that bird poo or is that powdered paint? No, can't find it. Right, I think we're about roughly done. I'm just going to do some bits. So I think my dad's on his own now this afternoon. But he's got a few cattle to take somewhere this afternoon that we've got out ready in a separate pen. And he's got to feed up obviously. So I don't know if he wants the trailer putting on the pickup or if he's going in a lorry, I don't know. I'm going to move this out of his way. It's like when you come to feed up, there's always, if the tractor's in way, you know, it's a big pain. And poor Noah, I've not said much about Noah, have I? He's got flu, bless him, by the sounds of it. So no wonder he's been off. 1:30. So poor Noah, yeah. Hoping he's getting well. I've tried ringing him. Just to laugh about his damage, actually. That's the only reason I've rung him. He probably thinks, oh, he's ringing me up to see if he's coming tomorrow, which we're not really expecting him back because I think he's still fairly ropey. He's not, you know, like when he got knocked down by that cow. Did they tell him to have 6 weeks off or something? And he came back after 4 or something like that. So what I'm trying to say is he's not the sort of fella to really milk it. Or he won't then. But no, he's not. He's a good lad. I'll get on with something now. Right, I'm going to put the trailer on and then you can take these few in the trailer. Make it easier, be easy for him loading. I'll put it on and I'll back it up ready for him, I think. Unless he's going after feeding. I need to check this. Not putting a trailer on, he's going to go in the lorry. Because I think he's off now to look on Carried Lane, see if the geese run. I looked yesterday morning on my way to the shoot. I went round all the fields down that end where they'd been getting on and there was nothing on. Because I planned to go shooting after the shoot yesterday, but we got done that late, it never happened. So he's going to go and look at some of the land we have now on what we call Carried Lane. That generally gets plagued by geese. He's wondering if they're getting on there. One of the ones with all the stripes in. Right, I'm heading home. I'm doing a video. Morning, everyone. Can you tell me what these are? It's nice to see egrets about. I never used to notice them that much. So in sort of 8 years I've worked for my great uncle. It's probably only the last 2 years we've seen them egrets in the field a lot. And now I see them at home at my dad's as well. So there must be more numbers in this area or something, or they've altered in their habits of how they go and eat or whatever. Like they must be getting insects or something out. It's always when it comes wet in the grass fields, I think. Right, you think there's going to be a normal day for me today? You are wrong. First job, the geese were back on yesterday. My dad scared them off by walking them off. Obviously remembering Sunday, so he wouldn't do anything with guns yesterday. So going to go and try and see if they're on now and put a shot up, scare them off. And then just after dinner I've got to go and have my eyes done, where that eye drop things and I'll not be able to see. So it writes me off for the day then, really, which is a bummer. My dad said they were all on here last night on this first field. But yeah, I'm gonna go around the other side now and see if we can see them out of the side, because they're not here. This is the top headland, looking fairly decent. I'd say it has started to grow back, but can you just see how all that's been nipped off? And then they nip it off solo, they'll paddle it, but I've caught them in time I think on here, and they've not done such a bad job. It will come back, but they'll just keep grazing it off till there's no here. So I don't think there's anything on at the moment, but I'm going to go down here and put a shot up anyway. Yeah, I'll go down, put a shot up. I reckon I can hear something in distance of goose, but problem is these two long fields are quite, even though we've took the edges back a lot, they are quite sheltered still, and they could be on here grazing now, and you'd not see them front road, so I'll come and have a look. The reserve again looks really quiet. There's some crows about on it. This end of the reserve anyway, I bet they're further over on it. There might have already been a builder up there said to me he'd seen them fly out this morning, so a bit of luck they've gone somewhere else. But my dad saw him on here yesterday. What would it be? I was leaving. Well, it'd be late morning, wouldn't it? Be sort of the 12 o'clock time, 11:30. But then my dad scared him off, so he's maybe put him off a day or two again. And if you've met my dad, it's pretty scary, so there is a goose somewhere, I can hear it shouting off the reserve. As I just got stood here and I put a shot up, and I got stood here and then a hair took off literally from the cover at the side of me. I put the gun up and I thought, nah, I'll leave it. We don't get many on down here, so I'm not so worried about them. I have shot them on my great uncles in the past because they attract a lot of poachers on quad bikes and all sorts, so I used to keep the numbers down, and there's a lot. We did used to get a lot on there, but we're not bad at the moment. So I just put the gun up and I thought, do I want to eat it? And I thought, no, I'm not bothered yet. It's good air. If you get a good air, it looked fairly old on this as well, so it'd probably be as tough as old boot leather. But I've really come down here to scare geese off, and there's nothing. Put a shot up, not seen anything get up. There was nothing on. I've not even seen anything get up on the reserve, which is all positive. But then, like when my dad came down yesterday, and they're all on. Just timing. Makes you wonder whether you're better leaving them a couple of days to get letting them on and eat it, so that you can guarantee they're on and bring some people and shoot them, or just keep nicking at them like we are. It's just very time consuming. Yeah. Now Joe don't like me doing it either. Thinks I'm just wasting time. Hates it. Right, I think I'll nip back to the farm now and just see if they want Anne for an hour. And then the cows are over there in the distance if anyone can pick them out. I don't think anyone's fed them since I fed them before the weekend. But they came really easily, so there's not a lot of need to yet. We were thinking about getting them home this week. I'm not so sure. We need to get that pen sorted actually. Need to get a new pen or two sorted for them to go in. Just started walking out and I'm wondering if I'm just a bit early. Further over, there's a lot more noise from Canada's. And I'm wondering if, and with me coming in like an hour or two earlier, they've not really started. They might have been out early morning and gone back, and they might be thinking of coming out again. Just going to stand on this edge a minute or two and see what happens. I think they could be flying in a minute, but it sounds of them. They're like building noise, and all of a sudden there'll be an eruption in noise, and them all taking off. And that's the direction the noise is coming from. I don't know if some have already got up, because I heard. Sounded like I could hear the noise moving across the field, but I can't see them. But you can take some picking out. It's a nice view, and you see some Angus of ours, and then right in the distance is the Jersey milkers up there, looking nice on the hillside in the sunshine. Yeah, geese are lifting. I see them flying around. It's really hard because the sun's right in my eyes. I saw them get up. I don't know if they're just flown from pond to pond though, on the reserve, or what they're doing. Definitely wings flapping. Geese are still just making noise and haven't moved any further. And I've just had some shots as well. Some wood pigeons come by. Oh my god! One of them dived like a beauty and just outskilled me. And then I've shot another one, a real good eye one. Don't know what's flying over there. Something else coming back in. Trying to poke out what they are with my eyes, and I'm squinting a lot, looking into this sun. I think they're just pigeons going back across the reserve. I thought they were ducks for a second because we're in a group. But we're getting sort of wrapping up here because I'm not achieving a lot. I don't think the geese are coming out. My dad will have to come and look this afternoon, like early mid-afternoon, and see what's going on. Oh, some other big news as well. Noah's back today. Still sounds a bit rough, bless him. But yeah, he said he went to the doctor's. He had flu. But he's got back. He's not really had that long off, but we have shown how much we do actually miss him when he's not there. Especially Ash. I think Ash was on his own on Saturday, so he was towing. Maybe I shouldn't have gone shooting, picking up, but you know, I like to get out, don't I? I think Ash is off this week at some point shooting anyway, whereas I'll be in most days, just apart from today with disappointment. The geese are coming now. I bet they're going to fly above me towards the houses, it sounds of them. Well above, they're going over the houses, I think. They might curl and come over, you never know. They're going up, looks like they're going over the tops of the houses, which isn't a bad thing, but are they going to curl back round and plonk on the top of our drilling here? A couple more going out past the horses there. They'll all just end up going the same way. I'll have to go and make sure they're not on Carried Lane, because that's the way they're headed. There's another field that gets plagued by them. Now they just seem like they're going in twos. I better go up there. I don't think any will land on here and have it. She wouldn't. Oh, they're to get curling. What are they doing? They lost confidence, them two. It was a bit strange. Looks like they're heading back for reserve, them two. Didn't like something. Well, they might curl round here, you never know. Oh, I better duck down. They're coming, aren't they? No, they're not. They're going away. They're coming. They're going away. I think they're going back to reserve them. Probably gather some more. So that's my plan. Gonna go to the other field now. Literally the other side of a town here. To see if they're getting on there. Because they were not coming anywhere near it. But I've just been shooting here, so they probably know to stay wary of these fields. So we'll see if I've not just caused another problem for myself. This is the other island I'm talking about. There's a skylight plot over there, look on the hillside. At least I only leave mine on the end. Quad bikes, there you go. Joys of living around here, just decided to drive across the middle. Thanks lads. Just trying to ruin stuff. Saving grace might be that it wasn't done on a frosty morning because it looks like it's still green underneath where you've driven. But if that was anything like a cold morning like we're getting to, that'd literally kill that corn. It'd ruin it. There's no geese in here, they're sometimes over the hill there, or across our list. They generally graze this really hard. But this is all barley, and that they've been grazing down there is wheat. So are we saying that the geese are preferring to eat barley at the moment, wheat at the moment? I don't know. I'm sure they'll find this, because they always do. So I'll get back to the farm now. Joe's been ringing me, and just see if I can help out for a little bit. Here we are in Ford Cougar Club, look. So it's just me letting the team down. That's Noah because he's worn his brakes out, he says, on his car. I don't know if he does them himself. He does a lot of things himself with his car. That's a lot newer, the old Golf GTI, isn't it? See what they're wanting. Joe's been trying to ring me repeatedly. I'm guessing he's took the cows, or someone has, because the lorry's gone. And I'll just see what everyone else is doing. If they've got everything in hand, I'll not bother hanging about long. I'll go home and do some accounts and bits and bobs like that. Nothing too exciting, is there? Reality it's sometimes. Mills on in the 130. And gates, both gates are made, they need putting on. Joe's just pulled up back. I'm going to make myself a coffee. I'm guessing he's going to come for a coffee. He needs to take Becky's car in, so I don't know if I'm taking him down on my mummy's or what's going on. Not now, wishy-washy. Payback for not being here. Looking for 2 cows now that came up to age on this job. They came 23rd of August, so before management tags, I don't know how it ever coped. There is one that come in September to look for as well. Actually. Found both of them. Is it really dark, my phone, or is it just me? So found them both, so they've just got to get a load out. I don't know if they're not going till a bit later in the week now or what, anyway, but we've started, so we're getting them out now and it's job done with. Where them quad bikes have been on once blocking up. Don't know why it's so dark all the time. I pressed the setting when it was really bright all the time, because I'd cocked up. That's better, I put it on auto now, but why? No, fancy camera apps and everything. Anyway, I'm walking a bullock up now. It was a bit steady. It's starting to rain actually. Yeah, I've got a load of cattle out. I think there's probably a few more to get out this afternoon, but I'm gonna have to go now, get some dinner with me, and off to have the squirty bits in my eye, which dilates. It doesn't dilate your pupil. What's the opposite to dilate then? Open. It makes your pupil go really wide. Is that dilating? That might be dilating if it goes. I don't know. Someone will tell me. It literally lets loads of light into your eye, and then they can have a look in your eye better or something or whatever they do. And then I'll not literally. You can't hardly see when you come outside. It's so bright. It shines. So I'm gonna do that. Noah's gonna have some dinner. He's doing his eye. He's doing eye thing. Just see you. That was a thing, wasn't it? Simply lovely. Anyway, forget that. Don't Google that. So now on my cooking show, bacon and sausage sandwich. No, I'm joking. Right, quiz question. See who's made it near the end of the video. See, I'm going for my eyes doing. So, what should we say? The pupil. The pupil is the point of your eye where light enters your eye. What controls how much light enters your eye?
Why don't you ask what colours horses can
What colours can horses see? Is that quiz question 2? And another one to catch people out, which is a bit of a trick question, I think. What colours can cows see? I don't know if they're different. I don't know what colours horses can see. But anyway, right. See you there. See if that's the last part of the video. I don't know. If it is, please like and subscribe. And just imagine that I've been in pain for the rest of the day because I can't see properly.